Hello, good morning, student. Am I audible to you?
Yes, sir.
Is my voice audible to you? Is my voice clear, student?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Vatsal, thank you. Okay, Ansi, thank you so much. So, last lecture, what we have done last lab, still we need to wait for student to join. Only 12 people have joined. Where are others? Only 12 people have only joined. Where are other people? So, we will wait for 5 minutes for people to join again. For people to join. Do we need to wait or I can start the lecture? I can start the lab session. Do I need to wait? People are joining or I need to start the session? Please let me know, student. Very few number of people have joined the session. So we will start our session. Please let me know till where we have completed in last lab. Till where we have completed in last lab. Ansi. Vatsal, till where we have completed in last lab. We are starting our session. We have enough waited for the people to join. Now we will start our session. So please let me know, student, till where we have done in last lab. Which topic has been covered in last lab? Anyone can tell me, please? Viral, Vatsal, Ansi. Please let me know so that I can start from that session. Hello, student. Please let me know till where we have completed in last session.
સર નામ એન્ટર કરવાનું ને યોર્સ અને પછી બીજી PHP ફાઇલમાં આપણું નામ ને એ જ દેખાડે ઈ કર્યો તો છેલ્લે.
Okay, example number 7 we have done, right? Using post method. We have completed post method, right? $_post we were using in that example. Yes, Ansi?
સર ઈ થઈ ગયું તો એનાથી આગળ પહોંચ્યા હતા આપણે.
Okay, okay. Thank you,
PPT શેર
Akash.
કરો એટલે ખબર પડે.
Okay, PPT show કરું ને?
હા સર.
વિઝિબલ છે PPT?
હા સર.
યસ.
ઓકે. તો હવે જોઈને કયો જો ક્યાં લગી આપણે કમ્પ્લીટ કર્યું હતું. This was completed, right?
Yes sir.
So from form validation it is left. So we will start with form validation, right? From form validation it is left. Akash, can you tell me from form validation we have completed or not?
સર જરીક આગળ કરો PPT એટલે કદાચ આ ફોર્મ વેલિડેશન થઈ ગયું હતું આપણે. સર આ ગેટ ને આઈ થઈ ગયું હતું. પોસ્ટ ફંક્શન થી બાકી હતું કે આગળથી બાકી? પોસ્ટ ફંક્શન થી કદાચ બાકી હતું.
ફોર્મ વેલિડેશન થઈ ગયું હતું?
હા સર.
હા
ઠીક
સર.
છે તો
પોસ્ટ ફંક્શન થઈ ગયું હતું કદાચ સર.
get method, when to use get method, when to use post method એ થઈ ગઈ હતી.
હા.
તો રિક્વેસ્ટ થી બાકી છે.
હા સર.
બીજા કોઈને ખ્યાલ છે? ખાલી આંસી ને આકાશ બે જ આન્સર આપે છે, બીજું બધા શું કરે? કેન એનીવન ટેલ મી? તો રિક્વેસ્ટ થી ચાલુ કરીએ આપણે કે ઓલું એકવાર રિવિઝન કરાવી દઉં આગળનું ફોર્મ ફંક્શન થી રિવિઝન કરાવી દઉં ફોર્મ વેલિડેશન થી કે પછી અહીંયાથી જ ચાલુ કરીએ $_ રિક્વેસ્ટ થી ચાલુ કરીએ
રિવિઝન સર કરાવી દો.
ઓકે So form validation. Can anyone tell me what is validation? If I have explained you, then you should know what is validation. Can anyone tell me what is validation? What is validation? Form validation. To whom what we call form validation? Please, can anyone tell me? What is form validation? Can anyone tell me? If I have completed, then anyone should know the answer. A form validation, what is checking of various conditions? Okay, Himalay, good, very good. Yes, checking of various conditions. Good, Himalay. For example, can you give example? Checking of various condition, but can you give the example? Password and confirm password must be equal. Yes, correct. Yes, correct. It is known as validation. Everyone got it? Or else it is not valid. Yes, correct, Himalay. Very good answer. Akash, Ansi, can anyone tell me what is form validation? What other people are doing? Preet, Ronak, Vatsal, Viral, Vishnu, Khushbu. Viral, what is form validation? Darshit, Darshan. Darshit used to give. Darshit, what is form validation? You should give different answer. What about same as Himalay? You should give different answer. I need answer from other people also. What is form validation? Form validation is a set of rules which is to be applied to the form while creating the form. For example, user should be validated on the browser whenever possible by the client script. Browser validation is faster and reduces the server load. You should consider server validation if the user input will be inserted into database. A good way to validate to a form on a server is post the form to itself instead of jumping to a different page. The user will then get an error message on the same page as the form. This makes it easier to discover the error. So for example, when you are doing registration on registration page, okay, password માં આપણે parameters like એક character compulsory. Yes, very good. Yes, Viral, you are correct. Yes, you are correct. Right, eight character compulsory. Yes. So in registration form, for example, there is a name. You need to give the name in text box. You need to enter your name. So there you cannot enter the digit. Only you need to enter the character. So it is known as validation. Form validation. It is known as validation that you given form validation. Right? Same for age, same for mobile number. You can give only 10 number of mobile number. In that you cannot use any character. Only digit is to be used. In that only 10 digit use is not 9 or not 11. Only 10 digit is to be used. So it is known as form validation, right? So what user form validation says? User input should be validated on the browser. User input should be validated on the browser whenever possible by client side. So from client side, user validation should be there. Browser validation should be done by the client script. Browser validation is faster and reduces the server load. Browser validation is faster, as we know, because on same page you get the error. You should consider server validation if user input will be inserted into database. So server validation is required when user has to input the database, inserted into database. User need to input in the database. At that time only server validation is required. A good way to validate a form on server is to post the form to itself. So on load page event we can give the on load page load event we can give the server to post the form to itself instead of jumping to a different page. The user will then get the error message. User will get the error message on same page, so it will be very easy for user to know the error. This makes easier to discover the error. Now, PHP $_get variable. What is $_get variable? The predefined $get variable is used to collect the information in a form with get method. So it is used to collect the information from the form using get method. The predefined $get variable is used to collect the values in the form with the get method. Information sent from a form with the get method is visible to everyone. That is, information is visible to everyone if you give from the form. It will be displayed in browser address bar. Using get method, when you are sending the data from the form, it will be displayed in the browser browser's address bar and has limit to the amount of the information to the send. So it has also limit and it will be visible to a it has limit as well as it will be visible to address bar. It has limit as well. It will be visible to the address bar. Now, when using method get in HTML form, when to use get method, when to use method get. So when using get method in HTML forms, all the variable names and values are displayed in the URL. Note, this method should not be used when sending password or other sensitive information. So this method is not useful for sending the sensitive information like password. The method is used when the HTML form or variable names are displayed in URL. So only that time only this method is useful. However, because the variable are displayed in URL, it is possible to bookmark the page. This can be useful in some cases. The get method is not suitable for very large variable value. Very large variable value, it is not suitable. It is not suitable because the value should not be exceed than 2000 characters, or more than 2000 character it will not accept it. So this method is not suitable for very large variable. Now $_post method, PHP $_post function. What is PHP $_post function? In PHP, the predefined $post variable is used to collect value in a form with method post. Used to collect the values, and in that get method, it was used to send the data. The predefined $post variable is used to collect the information from the form sent with method post. So form sent from the user, it will collect the data. It will collect the variables or data from the using post method. Information sent from a form with the post method is invisible to other and has no limit on the amount of the information to send. Information sent from a form with the post method is invisible to other. Information sent from a post method is invisible to other and has no limit on amount of the information to send. Note, however, there is an 8 MB maximum size for the post method. By default, 8 MB there is a maximum size. You can change this size by what you need to do. You need to go to the post max size in php.ini file. In this file is available in the XAMPP server. If you do open this file, then you need to search post max size. So in this post maximum size, you will get it and you will change it to any number. The maximum default it is 8 MB. Now, when to use method post? Information sent from the form with the post method is invisible to other and has no limit on the amount of data to send, amount of information to send. However, because the variable are not displayed in the URL, it is not possible to bookmark the page. So this is the safest method to send the data. Because the variable are not displayed in the URL, so it is not possible to bookmark the page. The PHP request variable. What is PHP request variable? The predefined request variable contains the get, post, and cookie. $_get, $_post, and $cookie. The $request variable can be used to collect the form data sent with both the get method and post method. So request method is used to collect the data from using both method, get method and post method. So what is cookie? Can anyone tell me what is cookie? Student, can anyone tell me what is cookie? We have studied what is cookie, I think so. What is cookie? In
ઈ સર
HTML also you have
વેબસાઇટ ઓપન
studied.
કરીને ગમે એ વેબસાઇટ ઓપન કરીને એટલે એમાં પૂછે કુકીઝ નું ને એનું
હા આ તો એને કુકીને શું કહેવાય? આ પૂછે એ બરોબર છે. ગમે વેબસાઇટ ઓપન કરી તો એ પૂછે તો કુકી શું છે? બરોબર છે આકાશ, તમે આન્સર ના નજીક છો. HTTP કુકીઝ કોને કહેવાય? Can any other people can answer? Try to answer. કુકી કોને કહેવાય? What is cookie?
સર નાના નાના ડેટા થાય.
બરોબર છે, નાના નાના ડેટા છે. બરોબર છે, બરોબર છે આન્સર. સ્મોલ પીસ ઓફ ડેટા છે, પણ એ શું કામ કરે? બેટર એક્સપિરિયન્સ ઇન વેબ બ્રાઉઝિંગ. યસ રોનક, યુ આર કરેક્ટ. બેટર એક્સપિરિયન્સ ઇન વેબ બ્રાઉઝિંગ. But which way? In which length means which you are saying, on which part you are saying? Better experience in user side or server side? Okay, user side.
યુઝર સાઇડ સર.
Okay. So what is cookie? Cookie is a small piece of data. It is a small piece of data which will be stored while you are browsing the web, which will be stored. So it will give you recommendation. For example, if you are opening Amazon and you are searching for something, for example, product number A. So when you are using any another site, you will get the product number A advertisement in Amazon. So how they can know that this system is used this searching for this? So they will collect your cookie. They will collect your cookie from the browser. That is, and cookie is a small piece of data stored on user computer by the web browser while browsing a website. Cookie is a small piece of data stored on user computer by web browser while browsing a website. It is known as stateful information. Remember stateful information. It is known as remembering stateful information. It is known as HTTP cookies, right? It is a small piece of data stored on user's computer by web browser while browsing a website. It is a stateful information. It is used for website to remember a stateful information or record the user browsing activity. It will record your browsing activity, and based on that, it will give you recommended. Have you seen anyone? Have you noticed that when you are browsing Amazon and after that you will get recommendation from Amazon? એવું બની શકે કે તમે કઈક સર્ચ કર્યું હોય એમેઝોનમાં અને પછી તમે બીજી વેબસાઇટ કે કઈ સર્ચ કરતા હો તો બાજુમાં એની બાજુમાં લિંકમાં મીન્સ કે એની એડવર્ટાઇઝમેન્ટ આવી જાય છે. તો એ કેમ ખબર પડે સિસ્ટમને કે તમે આ જ બ્રાઉઝિંગ કર્યું? એને કહેવાય કુકી. સમજાણું કુકીઝ એટલે શું? એવરીવન અન્ડરસ્ટુડ વોટ ઇઝ કુકી?
Yes, sir.
આકાશ, હેવ યુ અન્ડરસ્ટુડ? રોનક, વિરલ,
હા સર.
કુકી એટલે સમજાણું ને?
હા સર.
Okay. So the predefined $request variable contains the content of $get, $post, and $cookie. The $request variable can be used to collect form data sent to both get method and post method. For example, welcome and UR. So now please do this example. You have done example number 7. So welcome.php is there. In that you need to write this $_request f name. Start doing the coding of this, student. And let me know who has completed. start doing coding, you need to change these two line. Wherever you have written $_post, you need to write $_request and check for the same. If you are getting the same data, then you can tell me. Please student, do this coding and let me know. You have done that example. You have done that example in that you have written $_post. Instead of that, you need to write $_request. Have you completed doing the coding, student? Has anyone done? Please let me know. In example number PHP, please change these two line. Welcome, then echo request, where you reckon $_post. So there you need to write $_request f name, $_request age. Please let me know, student.
એટલે સર શું ફેર પડશે એમાં ચેન્જિંગ આવશે કઈ?
ચેન્જીસ કઈ નહીં આવે, પણ એક્ઝામ્પલ છે પોસ્ટ $_પોસ્ટ ની જગ્યાએ તમે $_request લખી શકો એટલે
હા સર
સેમ
થઈ
આવશે
ગયું
ડેટા.
થઈ ગયું.
થઈ ગયું? વાહ, વેરી ગુડ. સેમ આવે છે ને ડેટા?
હા સર પેલા જેવું જ આઉટપુટ આવે છે.
Okay, very good, Akash. Yes, Viral, we are waiting, no worries. Akash has completed from you. Very good, Akash.
હા સર થઈ ગયું.
Okay, Ansi, you have also completed. Good. Okay, Viral, good. Preet, done, good. So now next topic is registration form.php. You need to make one registration form.php. And you need to create database that you need to find it. So this is registration form.php. Please make this form and insert.php one. This is registration page form .php. So you need to make one registration page. Please complete this registration form .php.
સર ફોર્મ બની ગયું હવે એના પછી આ
ફોર્મ
insert
બની
dot
ગયું?
php નું
હા એનું બનાવો આ insert.php એમાં ડેટાબેઝ નું આવશે એટલે ડેટાબેઝ તમારે સમજવો પડશે. આ insert.php નામનું ફોર્મ છે. ડેટાબેઝ માય પીએચપી માં જઈને તમારે ડેટાબેઝ બનાવવો પડશે. ઇન્સર્ટ ટુ યુઝર નામનો ડેટાબેઝ બનાવવો પડશે. એમાં બે ફિલ્ડ બનાવવાની, યુઝર નેમ ને પાસવર્ડ. insert.php નામનું આ છે. insert.php નામના ફોલ્ડર ઉપર બનાવો. insert.php નામની ફાઇલ બનાવો. Except Akash, who else is doing the coding? Okay, Ansi. Any another person? Okay, Viral. Good. Then Viral, Ansi, Akash. Any another person is doing? Please, student, try to do the coding. Please, student, try to do the coding. insert.php નામનું ફોલ્ડર છે. આ insert.php નામની પેજ છે જે ઇન્સર્ટ કરાવશે ડેટાને ડેટાબેઝમાં. સક્સેસફુલ કનેક્શન ઓફ ધ ડેટાબેઝ વોઝ મેડ. Insert into user values, username, post, username, post. Have you completed registration page?
સર 1 મિનિટ થાય છે.
Okay. What output you are getting? Anyone has completed?
કરી
Yes, Ansi? Your voice is not clear. Okay, doing. We will do in next lecture if possible. Want to do in next lecture or this lecture only? Let me know. આજે જ પતાવવું છે કે નેક્સ્ટ લેક્ચર ની રાહ જોઈ નેક્સ્ટ લેક્ચર માં કરવું છે આપણે? Okay. So you can write your enrollment number, name, and you can leave the meeting. Write your enrollment number, name, and you can leave the meeting. We will do in next lecture. But just remember what we have done in this lecture. So next lecture we can do it.
સર
Yes, Akash.
સર મારું જો તમારે થઈ ગયું
અવાજ તમારો નથી આવતો.
સર થઈ ગયું
ઓકે, આઉટપુટ બતાવો.
એરર આવે છે આવડી
Syntax unexpected identifier MySQL.
આ થઈ ગયું
ઓકે, ઈ બરોબર છે. આકાશ ને પાસવર્ડ રજીસ્ટર કરો.
આવું આવે છે સર લાઈન નંબર 6
MySQLi.connect.
કોડ દેખાડું સર
insert.php માં 6th લાઈનમાં વ્યા જાવ છો. insert.php. MySQL આગળ ડોટ કરી નાખો. MySQL આગળ ડોટ. હવે કરો છો.
લાઈન નંબર 10 માં આવ્યું
લાઈન નંબર 10 જોવો જોઈએ.
એમાં ડોટ કરવાનું બાકી સર
ઓકે,
સર એ નેક્સ્ટ લેક્ચર માં કરી નાખશે
ઓકે. વેલ્યુઝ માં એસ કેપિટલ આવશે. વેલ્યુઝ માં એસ કેપિટલ આવશે.
એક મિનિટ હવે
હવે-
જોઈએ લ્યો ને ભેગું
હવે ટ્રાય કરો જોઈએ. આવે છે.
હજી એ જ આવે છે સર
ડબલ કોટ માર્ક ઇન 10. લાઈન નંબર 10 ખોલો જોઈએ. ઇન્સર્ટ નો સ્પેલિંગ ખોટો છે. INSERT આવે. ઇન્સર્ટ ઇન્ટુ યુઝર નેમ, વેલ્યુ, પાસવર્ડ. આગળ યુઝર નેમ આવશે. આગળ યુઝર નેમ આવશે. પોસ્ટ ડોલર યુઝર નેમ. વેલ્યુઝ માં બે આવશે. ડોલર પોસ્ટ પાસવર્ડ ને ડોલર પોસ્ટ યુઝર નેમ.
હા બરોબર
વેલ્યુઝ પછી
અહીંયા
એની પેલા પોસ્ટ પેલા જો યુઝર નેમ ડોલર અંડરસ્કોર. આ પોસ્ટ લખ્યું ને એવું ડોલર અંડરસ્કોર પોસ્ટ પાસવર્ડ ની જગ્યાએ યુઝર નેમ આવશે.
હા સર હા
એક આખી લાઈન બાકી રહી ગઈ છે લખવાની.
હા સર એમાં ભૂલાઈ જ ગયું
પાછું કોપી કરીને બાજુમાં પાસવર્ડ લખી નાખો. વચ્ચે એક કોમા આવશે. બે આવશે. યુઝર નેમ ને પાસવર્ડ એવું લખેલું આવશે. યુઝર નેમ ને પાસવર્ડ.
હા સર એ ઓલો મોબાઈલ માં છે ને એટલે હું કરી નાખીશ હવે
ઓકે ઓકે, વાંધો નહીં.